Hey you guys, and welcome to my kitchen, Midnight Munchies and more. I am your chef, Charisse, and today we are going to make a vegan Mars bar, or if you're from Britain, a vegan Bounty bar, because apparently they're called two different things across the pond. So it's essentially just like a coconutty filling with like a chocolatey outerness. But we're gonna do a little something special to make it a little pretty and like healthy-ish. Okay, whatever. So before I get started, don't forget to check out my Patreon. If you want to become a patron, you can check that out, which will be linked below. I've got a bunch of tiers from like $1 and up. So like, you got $1, sis, I got you. Like, I'm out here. And then you can also just donate via PayPal. That will be linked below as well. So you know what? Let's just jump right in. In this bowl, I have 2 cups of shredded coconut that I actually went ahead and blitzed a couple times in the food processor. So it's like smaller pieces. Theoretically, you would do like a desiccated coconut, but like, I don't know, I couldn't find it at Walmart. And like, y'all know I shop at Walmart because I'm a broke ass bitch. So to that, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of pink pitaya powder. So let me just, okay, so pink pitaya powder is a superfood. So it comes from a dragon fruit, and it is a powerful antioxidant, nutrient-rich food that helps boost the immune system, improve metabolism, and aid in digestion. So it's also an incredible natural food coloring if you're trying to make something pink. Like, I have so many plans for this, you guys. So I actually got this from Ellie's Best, and if y'all know me, I love my Ellie's Best and the Bigger Better Nut Milk bag. So they also sell a lot of these superfood powders. I was gonna say powers, like superfood, like superpower. Okay. So they sell a lot of these. I will link Ellie's Best below, and you can use my code Midnight Munchies for 10% off. Don't forget, my code Midnight Munchies, 10% off. Yes, I'm affiliated. Get a little kickback. Help a sister out, okay? But also, you're helping yourself out in the process because they have like the blue spirulina powder. Oh my God, they have fucking everything. So definitely check that out. So there's 1 tablespoon of that in there. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this together. Oh my God, look at how beautiful she is already. I can't even take it. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so once we have that mixed together, we are also going to add 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Yes. And then 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil, right? Because it's like coconut, so we want to keep the coconutness. And we're just going to mix it up. All right, so theoretically, you would use like a square pan, so you have like even bars. Like, obviously, when I cut this, I'm going to have some like wonky bits, but like, you know, life is wonky, right? Like, I'm going to have some little odd shaped pieces, but like, life is odd. Like, you just got to roll with the punches and you got to do you. So use whatever you got, sis. Who freaking cares? So I lined it with parchment paper because you want to make sure your stuff doesn't stick. Like, look at how, like, hold on, let me put it in here first. And then we're going to press it on down and make sure that it's like one solid, even mass. Oh yes, queen. So then we're gonna put this in the freezer for a couple of hours and really let this harden up and sit and like do its thing. And then you know, we go and get crazy with it. As you can tell, these are definitely frozen. So what I'm gonna do is, while I let these sit out and thaw for a few minutes, we're gonna start melting our chocolate. So I have vegan Enjoy Life morsels, dark chocolate. These are by far my favorite. So let's open these up, not sponsored. And we're going to put them in here. Now look, you can certainly do a bain-marie, which is basically a double broiler, which is where you put like a little bit of water in a pot and then you put like this over top and you stir it until like, so the steam from the water underneath that's on the stove melts this. But like, I'm a lazy bitch and I don't want to do a lot of dishes and I'm lazy. So, so I'm going to put this in the microwave and I'm going to stir it every like 30-second intervals until it's nice and melty tits. I'm also going to add a little bit of coconut oil because this is going to give our chocolate a nice sheen, but it's also going to like give it a little bit more of that coconut flavor, right? Because they're like coconut bars. Okay, so now we're going to cut these. Now, you can do any size you want. It literally just does not matter. I'm probably going to do mine a little bit bigger just because mine are kind of thin. And I want to get like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. Just do whatever you want to do. Like, who fucking cares, right? Like, that's the whole fun of my recipes is you just do you, bitch. I have my bar on a fork and I'm just gonna start dipping her in, get her nice and coated. I don't want to get too crazy. Use the spoon to help you because you want like a thin layer, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's nice and covered up, and then give her a little, careful, but give her a little tap, right? Give her some of that extra off of there, and then I have some parchment paper on actually a cookie sheet to make my life easier so it's nice and flat. And then we're just gonna set her down. Boom, 1 bar done. Let's move on, beeps. Let's move on. Oh no, I dropped it. That's okay, it's what your utensils are for. So again, kind of dip the bottom in a little bit and then use your spoon and just like help glaze it over. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Which is so funny because I normally don't like coconut, but like that's why mine are a little bit thinner because because I want more of the chocolate. Like I can't even play. I want more of the chocolate and that pitaya powder. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so give her a little tap. Am I gonna get copyrighted for some song I don't even know that I'm just like making up? All right, and then we'll put her on the parchment and we just keep on keeping on. You guys, look at that coconutty amazingness. Okay, so obviously they don't look professional, but like that's the glory, right? Oh my God. Like I told you earlier, I'm not a super huge fan of coconut, and that's why I made mine thinner, but like, that tastes like a goddamn Mars bar. Or Bounty bar. That is so good. You don't really taste the pitaya, it's more for color. Hold on. You don't know it's there, but I think that's actually why I like these so much. There's like extra tint in the back, an extra hint. It like dances. Okay. Love those. Make those. For written recipe, as per usual, will be like beat up. Okay. Normal people would just like pause and like restart and like edit, but like, oh, I don't have time for that. The full written recipe, as per usual, will be linked below, midnightmunchiesandmore.com. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you leave a comment, and make sure you check out the next video because Greg and I are going to do a Q&A. So I got a lot of your guys' questions and I'm so excited to answer them for you. Greg, are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you really excited? Just playing.
I just got home from work. I don't know what's going on.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Alright, so you definitely want to check that out. Thank you guys for joining me so much, and I love you, and goodbye!
Oh, good night kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, I will read up, passionate love, listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up.